guys, it's your girl Aisha, K Geek XX Chic, and we are back with another episode of Dr. Stone. We're now on to episode 19, which is called To Modernity. So in the last episode, we saw the first attack from Sukasa's village onto the village of science, and they sent out a couple of their strong warriors, but one in particular that was a real problem. I cannot remember his name right now, but he was basically a little ninja. He was smart as well as agile, and he definitely gave our team a run for their money. But in the end, they did manage to stave him off thanks to the help of Gen. Gen, actually still playing the double agent at that point, managed to disable this man's weapon, which was a very interesting take on a spear. And that kind of slowed him down and made, level the playing field anyways between him and the warriors of Senku's village. And so they took the L for now. And then Gen, of course, had to give up the fact that he was, in fact, not working with Sukasa's village, that he was really working with Senku. So for now, those people have lost. They've gone back, but they let, Gen let him know that there's so much more and that Tsukasa was definitely going to be coming back. And the next time they came back, it was not going to be that easy. And of course, Senku's like, I'm aware of that. I'm very aware of the fact that we're going to have to face him at some point. So without further ado, let's jump into this episode and see where we're going to go next. But just before I do, a reminder that if you'd like to be notified of when I do uploads of this show or anything else you're watching of mine, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right now. Oh, this is a flashback because Gen's still there. Damn, okay, we're just jumping right in. Oh, with that offer, straight out of the grave, I guess. Who are these losers? There you go. Are these three meatheads related? Because they have the same Cro-Magnon look. Is he? So what, you all have to wear feathers in his tribe? Is that you have to wear these feathers around the neck? I mean, I suppose it's flair, but okay. Damn, I guess that's the other benefit of having a bunch of very strong people. Free labor, but they're working harder, not faster. Great. Except common sense and brains. Yeah, thank God. I don't disagree with him on this part. It is that part, yeah, I can't argue that. This part he is actually right about. But he forgets that all the adults were actually part of the same machine. Yeah, I can tell you, groupie. So are bad haircuts part of this tribe too? You call it charisma? I think people were just scared of him. How did Gen get into his tribe anyway? That's very curious. No, but this isn't a utopia either, loser. Still gonna happen. Still gonna happen. I mean, you're surprised they're both insane. It's the way that Tsukasa talks like he's never gonna get old, like he's not getting older by the second right now. Superhuman grasp. You tried. Okay, it's so dumb. Oh my God, you're so dumb. Because if he had a brain, he'd realize science is not to one person. Like, as we already saw with Chrome. It never ends. You do that, bro. Because for every strong person, there's someone who's stronger. And smarter. Brains will always win over brawn. Whoa, too soon. We're just smart. It's just fire. You'll be fine. Hi. I wouldn't go against her, bro. you guys figure out that she's athletic? She's clearly a gymnast. Yeah, houses can be rebuilt. Even faster, actually. Unless they burn that too. Exactly. No. Does no one have arrows to take out this biatch? What you up to? You're gonna get kidnapped, aren't you? Those hot springs? Perfect. Good girl, Suka. Let them go take a little dive, little swim. Get out of the way, Suika, right now. Run. Don't worry about it. Just stay still. Why didn't they die? This show's soft. That's right. Since y'all on your knees for him anyways, losers. He's smarter than you still. Do you want to test it? I take it back. The show's not soft. Yeah, they're smart. Calm down. Who upheld what? No, too soon. Y'all didn't. You literally only won because of poisonous gas that naturally occurred. I mean, listen, I'm actually pretty that's pretty cool that they're like, we gotta bring our biggest, dumbest muscle because Senku and a bunch of kids outdid us. Literally what they need to do is like just be on the other side of the poison pond and they'll never be able to come up to you because they'll never be smart enough to figure out how to make a gas mask. I mean, he was gonna find out eventually. I was about to say. Oh. So where do you get more? He's saying you're screwed, basically, sis. I think y'all need to move this town someplace else. Preferably way up where there's like a vantage point where no one can sneak up on y'all, especially that weird gymnast loser. Fun? If it's not a bomb, I don't know what else you can use, bro. A train? A laptop? A race car? Which is... That's what I was thinking. But yeah, that would take all y'all out, so no. But how? Why? Yeah, they're like, what? Yeah, I'm not exactly sure that's gonna help you either, but... How? What's with the hair? What's with why the leaves in his hair? What is this outfit, sir? What fun is that? Can't be Gen anymore. Alright, I forgot his best friend. See, I told you, it's been so long I forgot about them. Are you sure they're even able to walk out and about in that? I feel like Tsukasa does not trust them. You're gonna make one for him? That's gonna be the downfall of civilization. Once you make online games, that's it. Teenagers are gonna be out. That's a lot of ingredients. Then back at the hellhole. But I think you already knew that. Oh man, that's a little bit scary because Tsukasa is a bit insane. But that's good. I mean, in a way, it might be good, because if Tsukasa starts to get messy and actually is a bit crazy, that works in Senku's favor, honestly. If Senku can keep a level head, which for the most part he does, but we do know when it comes to Taiju, he does get a little bit emotional. He definitely will do things that are less than logical to protect him. So yeah, very interesting episode. I like that we're seeing that both sides have got some advantages here. Obviously, Senku's side did some good stuff to, disable that small group that came. But again, he had no idea what this guy, the masked guy that they thought out there. He's smart, as I said, much like Tsukasa. He's not just brawn, he's brains. He actually just created a distraction while Little Miss Gymnast Jumping Bean went and burnt the whole village down, quite literally. And like he said, it was just because he wanted to see how many villagers that they were, make sure there was no more surprises. And then that way they could just, their plan was just to overtake them right away. But thankfully, thanks to Suika, our little watermelon, she went and led the group off to where she thought would be a place to lose them. She didn't know about the sulfuric acid pools, but it turned out to be helpful because it's a natural weapon that thankfully Senku and his group already had a protection for. But we see that the other guys didn't. So unfortunately, they know about that now, so they're not going to fall for it twice. And they said, we're going to have to come back with just a larger, he's like, numbers are what we've got. Like, even if Senku's got the science, if there's too many, there's going to be casualties. And Senku, being the man that he is not going to just let these people get wiped out for the sake of whatever this is. So that's what he planned to do. And Senku at least knows enough about the way that Tsukasa thinks to know that that's exactly what he's going to do, is come back with enough numbers that fighting is not even going to be an option. However, we see that he's now come up with another plan. Like he said, let's attack them first. They'll never think that we would be bold enough to do that. And we have 2 spies inside of the camp because now Gen can't be used anymore. He's saying that, yeah, maybe Taiju can help us and give us intel so we can know where their weak spots are and attack them and possibly get a chance to turn the tide of this. So this is very, very risky. I'm just thinking of this. I'm like, Senku, I get it, but what you need to create these communication devices seems like a lot of things. We don't know how much longer. I mean, I guess they're anticipating that Tsukasa is going to spend more time thawing people out. But I also heard Senku mention that they haven't done that. And I'm like, yeah, bro, like you really, oh, that's right. He said he can't, never mind. He can't make the juice. Sorry, I forgot about that part. But yeah, they should really be looking for another source of nitric acid is what should be going on, because they could have thawed out a good chunk of people as well and gotten more people to help them. But anyways, we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, I'm worried. This plan of Senku seems very shaky. It doesn't feel very firmed up. And even though the Kingdom of Science can work pretty quickly, I don't know. Tsukasa's a wild card, as I said before. And he's going to definitely wonder how he didn't kill Senku. Like, he's like, dude, I know what I did. Why didn't that work? So yeah, it's going to be a personal thing for him now, for sure. And even as I said in the episode, actually, we talked a bit more, Tsukasa talks more about why he's so against science. And we heard, more of his backstory. We did see it already earlier in the season, but hearing him talk again about how he feels like all that adults are going to do is bring back the corruption and the money grubbing and just the money loving and the hierarchy of statuses and economics. I get what he's saying there. He grew up poor. He suffered a really bad trauma because of a lack of money. So I get where that's coming from, but he's right on that accord, but he's wrong about this idea that just taking out all the adults is going to be the answer and keeping progress from happening, because it isn't adults that just come up with being rich. It's not the way it works. And again, as I said, in the episode, he keeps forgetting that he is aging as we speak. He will be an adult one day, and all these other people are going to be adults, and they're not all going to listen to him forever, right? As he gets older, he will get weaker. Someone else is going to come up soon, and if they have a different idea, he'll get to the point where he will be overpowered, right? Like, he's not thinking in the long term, which he can't. He's 17, right? He doesn't know what adulthood's like. He has no idea what the lens is like when you get older, but yeah, he's not thinking about that. He's not thinking about the fact that science is what is necessary for things like medicine, right? I'm waiting for some people in his village to get sick and what he's going to do then, right? When they start dying off in droves. Medicine is a scientific discovery, and he has no idea how to make medicine. He needs science for that. What else? And also just the fact that he thinks that Senku is the singular point. Like, bro, we already saw with Chrome that no, scientific knowledge and inclinations and the way that people's brains work, that will never go away. That will never go away. It'll always resurface at some point. But it's a good throwback to just, history of human society, right? It wasn't that long ago, just a few thousand years ago, when all forms of science and medicine were considered to be witchcraft in most parts of the world. And it took a long time to slowly but surely prove that this was very necessary and also just a part of human evolution. And yeah, if you look at the history, we've gone through a lot as humans to get to the point that we're at now, and we still have so much further to go. But anyway, another good episode. Definitely nice to see, like I said, the Uno Reverso that we got from Tsukasa's group. It's showing that this battle is definitely going to be more level of a playing field than not. But yeah, I'm excited to see how we're going to figure it out. We don't have that many episodes left in this season. I don't know how we're going to end. But as I said, at this point, I don't know how my guy Senku is going to win this one. I feel like his plan is very shaky at best, but I guess he's got to do his best, right? So yeah, another cute episode. Hope you guys enjoyed watching along with me. If you did, please show some love, and I will see you in the next video.